On Hot 9900, a Hauppauge-based company that was asking people to call their 540 number, but wasn't clear about the cost of the calls, $9.95 a minute. Soon after our story aired, we started to get calls from people who say they were ripped off, and from former and current employees telling us the telephone charges were not the extent of the ripoff. The employees told us they felt the whole operation was a calculated scam, so we decided to go undercover and check it out ourselves.
What did you call? Scam Central. Scam Central.
Meet Mark DeHos. He's describing Hot 9900, the boiler room operation he runs, as a scam. It all starts when a computer calls you and asks you to call a number beginning with the digits 540. If you do, you'll win a prize. We first reported on the company's 540-9900 number back in July, when we found a crucial part of the recording, mandated by law, was inaudible. The part that you cannot hear is supposed to tell you to avoid the $9.95 minimum charge, hang up now. After that, the recording is easier to understand. After our first report aired warning you of the cost of the call, we started hearing from former and current employees, like this person who asked us to conceal their identity for fear of reprisals. When you were trained, what did they tell you you should do?
They say you know how to scam the minutes, and scamming the minutes to them is holding the phone away from your mouth into the music, where people cannot hear the price.
So we decided to check it out ourselves. We sent News 12 producer Janice Cavanaugh undercover to apply for a job. 9900 manager Mark DeHos gave her a tour of the 540 room and explained the kind of people the company targets.
You have most of the people on welfare, people that don't speak English, and just regular, haven't got a clue on how to work, just kind of stupid. But they're also the ones that pay the phone bill and stay on the line for 2 minutes.
He goes on to explain the way to keep people on the phone.
Never stop. As soon as you take a breath, they hang up on you. If people are stupid, they listen to the last thing you say. Let me say that it's $9.95 a minute, hang up now, not be charged, then hang up. If you just keep going, just take a deep breath and just go. Don't stop until you get over here somewhere. Then take a breath.
When we confronted DeHos, he denied that the operation exists.
Okay, well, we'd like to ask you some questions about the 540 room.
I don't know anything about the 540.
You interviewed one of our undercover producers, and in that interview you told her that it was a scam. You referred to it as Scam Central.
I referred to it as that? I don't think so.
I think so.
But remember what DeHos said earlier.
What did you call?
Scam Central.
Scam Central.
Scam Central.
And that's not where the pitch ends.
We are trying to keep the phone call for 2 minutes, because if you got a $30 phone bill, would you pay it?
No. And they...
A $20 phone bill, would you pay it?
Yeah, sure, right.
20 bucks is easy, so we try to keep on the phone 2 minutes.
And what about all those prizes? The camera, the watch, the trip to Mexico or Hawaii? Our undercover producer asked manager DeHos.
Do you send people stuff, or what's the whole... She didn't really tell me the whole... I could look at the script and see.
We're a promotional hotline. We send out AIDS information. They also get a camera and a watch and a vacation voucher. It's about $10 worth of crap, actually.
You refer to the prizes as $10 worth of crap.
I don't remember saying that either.
Your employees tell us that it's a calculated scam.
Ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about, so I couldn't actually help you. I work for a patron referral service, so that's about all I have to say. Thank you.
The Attorney General says the results of our investigation indicate fraud.
Are they breaking the law?
Well, this has all the characteristics of a classic scam. That if they're not disclosing the price of the phone call or disclosing it in a way that's unclear, if they're promising prizes that they're not going to deliver on, that's classic fraud.
In a word, how would you describe these people?
Deceitful. They take money out of people's pockets who are truly and sincerely vulnerable.
How much does all this add up to? Employees tell us Hot 9900 often brings in $14,000 a night. One of DeHos's employees told us this company also runs other operations with other numbers out of the same location. We asked DeHos about all the statements he made in our undercover interview, and he denied saying anything. Although 540 businesses are legal, deception and fraud are not, and there are companies out there with only their own pocketbooks in mind. So pay attention, and before you dial a number beginning with the digits 540, give it a lot of thought.
Mr. DeHost, can we talk to you for a moment?
Absolutely. Get out of my face.
Mr. DeHost, aren't you afraid that you'll bear the brunt of all the criminal charges because you're the one who brought this upon yourself?
This is Mark DeHost now. This is Mark DeHost when we originally reported the story. We sent one of our producers undercover to confirm numerous complaints we received. At that time, this is how DeHost described his operation. The operation DeHost describes as a scam works like this. The company calls you, sounds like a radio station, and tells you you've won a prize. All you have to do is call a number beginning with the digits 540. What the company does not tell you is the cost of the call, $9.95 a minute. Not making that disclosure is what is against the law. After watching the story, Suffolk Police contacted us and launched a full-scale investigation.
And they're making thousands of dollars a day based on this scam, this basic phone scam operation. We became aware of it through a undercover operation run by Channel 12 that was aired back in October. We did our own independent investigation and corroborated much of what was said in the Channel 12 undercover broadcast.
Sergeant Bouget and his team from the 5th Precinct raided the 540 room, arrested DeHost and the owner, Kevin Shaughnessy, confiscated the computers, telephones, files, effectively shutting the place down. Police say they were astounded by the deceit and deliberate deception as evidenced in our piece. Listen to Manager DeHost describe the kind of people the company targets.
You get most people on welfare, people that don't speak English, and just regular, haven't got a clue on I'm out of work, just kind of stupid. But they're also the ones that pay the phone bill and stay on the line for 2 minutes.
We tried to ask the owner, Kevin Shaughnessy, how he could be so brazen.
Why did you continue to rip people off? Why didn't you stop?
We don't rip anybody off. We give out AIDS information.
But this is how Shaughnessy's own manager described the so-called prizes the company is supposed to send, including the AIDS information.
We send out AIDS information. They also get a camera and a watch and a vacation voucher. It's $10 worth of crap, actually.
Police say Shaughnessy and DeHost did themselves in because of their own greed. One employee told us they take in up to $17,000 a night. And this, police say, is not only illegal, but unethical and immoral.
So the people that they're targeting, the poor, the elderly, the handicapped, people with AIDS, it's just a disgrace that these people were allowed to operate as long as they were.